Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, good morning. Hello, hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Last Minute Laura morning show. For those of you who are new here, this is the Last Minute Laura show. I'm Laura. We get together every day, Monday to Friday, unless I'm really sick or depressed or something. We have our tea, we get our day started, we make our plans, and we just sort of hang out and chit chat. So, that's what we're gonna do. I'm back. Guys, I was sick. I'm sorry. I was sick for like a bit. Like last Saturday, I started having an earache, if you remember. And then I had a fever and an earache, so on Monday I called my doctor to get antibiotics, and then the fever went away and the earache went away, and then it came back again on Wednesday, and then on Thursday it really like kicked me. I couldn't work. I was like unconscious in bed, like fevery. I was in pain, my skin hurt and my bones hurt, and it just wasn't pleasant. And then Friday I was feeling a lot better, but Alex was kind of like, stay in bed one more day, just stay in bed. And I stayed in bed, and then I woke up Saturday feeling way better, feeling way better, and then Sunday felt better again. So now I'm feeling really okay. Like I feel like I'm back at, like I would say 100. I have a little bit of like sadness, I want to say, in my heart. It's not sad, it's just kind of like, I don't know what the feeling would be called, but I'm kind of like disappointed. It's our 9-year anniversary today, and we're not doing anything for it, which is kind of a bummer. Like we're not exchanging gifts, we're not going on a dinner date or anything, so I'm a little bit bummed out about that, but like I can't really change that, you know? So I'm feeling okay health-wise. I'm feeling a little down on this like excitement front. But let me see who's here. Hi Frida, missed you all. Missed you too, Frida. Hi Nancy, good morning. And Dina, good morning. And Amber, good morning. Hi Jenny, welcome back. Who else is here? Crystal, good morning. Nice to see you. Katina, I missed you. Your hair looks awesome. Thanks. Thank you very much. And Dina, thank you. Your hair looks great. Oh, thanks, Frida. Glad you're better. Thanks, Katina. Love the hair this morning. Thank you. I showered this morning, and then when I blow dried it, it showed me how much of the blue is gone. So I washed my hair again today, and almost all the blue is gone, and now it's just the dark pink roots, and then it's fading to like light pink, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with that. Good morning, Candace. Love the hair. Rocking a new style for sure. How are the clucky kids? Well, that's the next exciting thing. Oh, Petra. Good morning, Petra. Nice to see you this morning. Happy anniversary. You can celebrate some other day. Give extra hugs and kisses. Yes. Well, if I could get Alex out of bed, I would give him extra hugs and kisses, but he's a little bit tough to get out of bed in the morning. Good morning, Scrappy. Nice to see you this morning. Alex, Thunder, and CJ. Thunder and Alex are both still sleeping, but CJ's standing here just staring at me, kind of, you know, where his front feet and his back feet are basically on the same spot. Silly the cat. So another exciting news, as hinted with the how are the clucky kids. Oh, we got chickens. I'm loving the color where the blue has faded and fab blonde. Right? I like how the blue faded out. It let go and then it's just like a white pink underneath. Here, but waiting this long ad to finish. Oh, thank you, Whisper. I'm gonna like text a little heart so that Whisper knows that I appreciate it. Okay, happy anniversary. We both have to celebrate our birthdays and anniversaries in quarantine. Sort of sucked, but it'll make up for it later. Maybe we'll make up for it later. I don't know. Alex and I have kind of sucked at gift giving and celebrating because we've been so focused on like getting rid of our debt that we just sort of like, we didn't do anything for each other for Christmas. No, I didn't cut it, Lori. Didn't do anything for each other for Christmas, didn't do anything for each other for our birthdays, and now we're not doing anything for our anniversary, which is like, it's kind of a bummer. Like I honestly, I understand why, like I get it, I get that it, and pragmatically I know that like money spent is money lost, right? So money saved is better for our debt to go away, and I know someday we'll be in a place where it's going to be blah blah blah, but I don't know. So the text is way ahead of the video, so weird. I don't know, maybe refresh, Candace, that might help. A 4.3 minute ad on the environment, geez Louise, better be worth $1 million in the AdSense for you be waiting that long. It's always like that for me, the text being way ahead. That's annoying, Frida. I'm sorry. I wish I could, like, fix that. I don't know how, though. So odd. That's a long ad. That is a long ad. So, I'm kind of in two camps. Hey, Alex, are you up yet? Yeah. Okay, cool. He's up. So I'm kind of in two camps about it. I'm fine with it because I know that we have to save, but I'm bummed about it because I want to be I want it to be a special day, you know? It's like our anniversary, and today is also May 24 Monday, and it's like, oh my goodness, thank you, Amber. Thanks for the super chat. We missed you. I missed you too. I really did. I was very much confined. On Thursday, I was unconscious most of the day. Like, I honestly think I slept through most of the day Thursday, but Friday, I was like, I was awake and I was just sort of meh, like I wasn't super happy, so it was like, we saw a heart come up like 30 seconds before you texted it. That's so weird. But what was I saying? Yeah, on Sunday I was feeling, Friday I was feeling a lot better, but Alex was like, stay in bed, just stay in bed an extra day. Oh, also, I forgot to say, don't forget to like the video, guys. If you could click the thumbs up button, it would really be appreciated. I would really appreciate it. We missed 4 different streams. We missed Thursday and Friday morning and afternoon, and Wednesday's stream was also compromised by lack of internet, so I would really appreciate you guys hitting thumbs up because it's like, we're a little bit behind. And also, the hubby and I had years like that, it passes. Scrappy, that's my hope, because it's kind of lame to not be able to, like, surprise each other with things anymore. Like, we're so concentrated on saving money that, like, I don't know, like, we don't get each other gifts or flowers or, like, I don't know, anything anymore. We don't do very many celebratory things. And it's fine, like, it's fine. I know it's fine. It's okay. It's not like a huge thing. But at the same time, it's like, I also want to brag, you know what I mean? I want to be like, look at what we did for our anniversary. We're not doing anything. Like, we're going to have a regular dinner tonight, and we can't even go out grocery shopping because I was really, like, fevered sick. Like, I was sick with a fever on and off. So I can't go grocery shopping and stuff. Like, I have to quarantine for 14 days just in case it was the Rona. Not sure if it was, gonna get tested, don't worry. But yeah, so it's like, I know that there's not really an opportunity for us to work around it this year, but it's just kind of a bummer still. Hello, CJ. Yes, CJ is here indeed, being a little cuddle bug. You should set your wedding for a year today. 10-year anniversary. Getting married on the day would be adorable, and that would make up for this year. Yeah, that would be nice. I wonder if next year, by next summer, it'll be normal again. Make a card. Yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen, Lori. It'll be just, we'll exchange cards. So that's all right. It's like, maybe I'm a little bit sore about it. Like, I'm trying to be positive, but like, I want to shower Alex with gifts, and I want him to shower me with gifts, and I want to get like, I want to buy him Christmas presents, and I want him and me to have, like, I don't know, I want to get him like a watch for our anniversary. You know what I mean? Like, I have ideas for it. It's just not really where we're at right now. And you're going to get tested. Yeah, I am going to get tested as soon as it's, like, easily available for us here, because right now it's kind of like your doctor has to say you should, but your doctor's only supposed to say you should if you have, like, more than 3 symptoms for blah blah blah. Like, there's all these rules. So Yeah, Laura, I'm turning 25 this Thursday. Oh, that's exciting, AJ. Happy almost birthday. Jenna, yeah, makes counting easy. 2017, which means we met in 1997. That's fun. If you have candles, you could make a cozy dinner. That's true. My sister got married on her 10-year anniversary. That sounds nice. Those days will come. I think so. I think they will. I'm just, you know, a little sore about it because I'm trapped inside and I can't show off anything and I just like, it's nice. Anyway, though, eating granola. Oh, that's fun, Maddie. And showing each other love in different ways other than gifts. Make him a gift. I know, it's today though, Sadie. It's today. That's what I did at Christmas. I made him a new sweater. But I haven't made anything for him for this. But I have chickens, but a debt-free life is such a wonderful thing, and yeah, you have to make sacrifices to get it, but it's so worth it. See, that's what I'm holding on to, Scrappy, is that what would I prefer, a necklace right now, or like I wouldn't wear a necklace, but you know what I mean, like the equivalent thing, some gifty thing, or a date right now, or in the future for us to be able to not worry anymore about any kind of debt. That would be great. May 6th was my 20-year anniversary. Happy anniversary. May 6th was my 28-year anniversary of being born. Laura, did you see the message I sent you on Discord? Yes, I replied to it this morning, Jenna. Thank you so much. I saw. I'm excited. I'm going to call my parents after the stream and see if anything came. We had horrible years with no presents and no gifts, but now we spoil each other rotten. Bake a cake. Yeah, that's a good idea. We can even use farm fresh, locally grown organic eggs. Go outside, pick flowers for a bouquet, make dinner together, light some candles, then put on music and have a dance, then do a movie night. That does sound lovely. Yeah. Well, Alex has the day off today, so maybe he can facilitate parts of that, and I can facilitate other parts of that. Like I can get the flowers and I can do the cooking. Maybe he can set up the movie date. Your package should have came last week. Really, Maddie? Nothing has come yet to my parents' house that they've told me about, and I saw them on the weekend with a mask on. When we got our chickens, okay, yes, poor Laura, poor Alex, no fun for anniversary. Let's get over that topic because all it does is make me feel crappy. But yes, we'll do something romantic. We'll do something, hopefully, blah. And now I want to talk about good things. And also, Maddie, I have no idea where it is, but I will call my parents just like I will for Jenna to check if anything came to their house. Post in Canada is horribly delayed, Maddie. Yeah, Post in Canada is not doing well. Okay, so on the weekend we got chickens, which was very exciting. We got 2 chickens. I wore a mask, obviously, because I was still not well, and I didn't go anywhere near the guy, and the guy didn't go anywhere near me or Alex. It's the special moments and the things you made it through in a relationship that you remember, gifts or whatever. It's true. It's true. I think that it's though the problem or the thing that's making me feel kind of sensitive about it is that because we know we're not getting each other gifts, it's like the thoughtfulness goes away with that. Like there isn't like something to make up for, like the gift represents something, you know what I mean? Or the dinner represents something, but we haven't replaced it with something else for the representation. So it just feels like something's missing. It's not that specifically I want to go out for dinner or specifically I want a present. It's like I want that energy of a present, but it's kind of like, oh, we're not getting each other presents, then our anniversary is canceled. You know what I mean? Like it just sort of, I don't know, it doesn't feel nice. And I guess I just need to like reword what I want, and I want to be like, yeah, I still want to do a thing that makes our anniversary special, you know? I'm a sensitive little daisy. I'm also like very emotional this morning when I woke up. Like I'm like just talking about this stuff, I'm like ready to cry. So there's a possibility that it has to do with my period, that I'm also like super emotional, because I do feel really emotional right now. I feel like like if something bad happened right now, like disappointing, stub my toe, something broke, I'm at that point where I'm like, I'll cry. I'm not totally stable in terms of my emotions today. I've been married 23 years, and some of my favorite memories were those where we had to use our creativity to celebrate the day. Memories are made in the small moments. I agree. I just need to like say, "Hey Alex, make small moments." You know? You guys should do the above suggestions but dress up. That'd be fun. Make a special dessert like cake. Put on a good movie with a snack and just be together. That's nice. Oh, Laura, I can tell you're emotional today. Thanks, Jenna. Yeah, I feel emotional today. Like, I feel like, honestly, nothing will even, like, I'm literally like, I have tears in my eyes. I don't know if you guys can see them, but I am like, they're just there. Like, I'm emotional. Like, it could be a good thing or a bad thing, and I'm gonna cry today. Maybe make an IOU for the anniversary and make plans for later down the road so it feels special and gives you something to look forward to. I missed if anyone said hi to me earlier when the ad ran here. Hi, Whisper. I did say hi. I put a heart so that you would know that I saw your message. I like all of your suggestions, though. Maybe we will make a cake, because we do have a cake mix and we have farm fresh eggs. I might be doing a little bit of sewing this weekend as well, because we finally went and picked up the sewing machines. 6 months later, I have my sewing machines back. So, 2 out of the 3 of them were fixed. Glad you're here. Glad you're feeling at least a bit better. Well, I'm feeling health-wise better. I'm just feeling emotional, that's all. But yeah, we got our, tell us about the chickens. Yeah, that's true. I'm not strong today either. Hey Jay, I hit my knee and it hurt, but not badly, but I cried. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. If I hit my knee today, I'll cry. I saw the heart and went to make tea. Okay, good. I'm glad that you knew it was from me though. Okay, so I actually hit my shin on the chicken. Do you see this? There's 2 bruises, one right here. Where's the other one? Oh, you can't even see it that much. This is a big bruise. Anyway, a cake can make anything feel special. Yes, that's true. Okay, so let me tell you about what happened. So I was sick in bed on Friday, and I wasn't feeling sick. I woke up with no fever, and I wasn't sweating anymore, and I was feeling okay. So I just got my phone and I started looking on my phone, and I hadn't been doing that. I really promise I had been sleeping. So I started looking on my phone and I went onto like Canadian Craigslist, and it's called Kijiji. And then I, hold on, change of subject. Any plans for the 4 p.m. live if you are up to doing it today? I was thinking I'll still do drawing if that's all right with you guys, because I have more drawings that I want to finish. I put up a whole bunch on Redbubble though, Dina. I put up a whole bunch of new drawings. I put up Crystal's dog and Scrappy's dog, dogs, and I put up my sister's dog. I would like to draw if possible. Anywho, so I was on my phone on Friday and I was just sort of scrolling through this ad site that it's like, you know, Craigslist, but it's called Kijiji because we're in Canada. And for some reason, 43 minutes before I started looking, somebody posted 2 chickens, urgently need new home. Please contact, no price. And then it said 2 chickens, 1 red Orpington, and 1 black Australorp. Don't know what either of those things are. They started laying in the winter, so they're about 11 months old, and they need to go urgently. So I was like, hey, if you are still willing to leave them, like, I want them. And then he was like, sure, $50 and they're yours, and I'll throw in a bag of feed. And I was like, $25 per chicken for chickens that are already a year old. I was like, I know that I can get them from a hatchery. I mean, like, it's price gouging because I know from the hatchery they're $13 after tax, so $13 would have been the total price for them. So I said, normally when I have seen them online, they're between $12 and $15 a bird. Would you be willing to take $30 for them? And then he texted me back like, I actually don't want money for them. Just give me a call. And I was like, okay, so why would you even say $50? And then I called him and he was like, so one of my chickens died last Wednesday for no reason, and now one of them is depressed, and I feel bad for her. But also, the city needed to like dig a water main or something, and they found out I have chickens, and my neighbor found out, and they don't want me to have chickens, so I can't have chickens. Something like that. So I have to get rid of them today. And he had 2 silky chickens that he was giving to his friend, so cute, and he had these 2 chickens. And he was like, and I don't want money for them, I mean, like, they're my girls, you know, and I'll give you food with them. And I was like, all right, cool. So it started as, please contact, then it went to $50, then it went to $30, then it went to free. Like, his comeback for my $30 was, how about free? Okay. So we got 2 chickens for free, and they're really, 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 really cute. They're really cute. One of them is brown, and she's got like orange feathers around her face. And the other one is black, but she's like gasoline black. So like in the light, she's either blue or green. But it's like black feathers that have a reflecting gasoline colors. And both are really pretty. The gasoline colored one is like way bigger, like heavier, and definitely like the dominant one, like wherever she goes, the brown one follows. They're so cute. They don't make a lot of clucking noises. They make a lot of like just that noise. They're not doing like a lot of not yet. And I think it's because they're not home sweet home yet. They're still getting used to it. I'm sure they'll like warm up as they warm up, you know? They're both so friendly though, so much so that like I can walk over to them, bend over and pick them up, and they'll both be standing together, and they will not run away. And as I'm picking up the other one doesn't run away. Like they're not concerned about being picked up. Like it doesn't bother them. Oh sorry, the black one is the Australorp. Did I say? Yeah, black Australorp, red Orpington. Candace, yay! Ouchie, yeah, totally. Drawing is fine, I love to watch you draw. Okay, good, I'm glad you guys are good with drawing. Saw the chicken egg on Discord. Isn't it crazy? It laid an egg, she laid an egg on the second day we had her. How can you tell, Lori, and why they make the second noise when they laid an egg? The bok 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 bok, that kind of noise, because they were just going around going brrr, brrr. I did find that they have 2 different personalities, which I was very happy to find, because I've never had chickens, right? Maybe that's the noise they make when they're laying an egg, maybe. But when I was walking around with them yesterday, Alex was spending the day doing his thing, and I spent almost all day outside working in the garden. And I was pulling out weeds, so I took the chicken, they were in a chicken tractor, and I let them out because they're so friendly, like they don't run away. So they just were concerned about hawks, so they were like hiding underneath bushes and stuff, but they weren't going far from me. So I just kept walking and they kept following along, and I would pull out weeds and then they would scratch at the garden, and I had no problem. Like there's nothing in the garden that if they destroy, I'm gonna be like, oh no, everything's like most of its weeds. So they were helping me dig the garden, and I'm sure if I had planted a lot of plants I would be upset, but I haven't. So they were like scratching at the garden, getting rid of, I don't know, potato bugs, pill bugs, whatever, centipedes. And the black one, whenever she would find a little snack, she would gobble it up really fast, and then she wipes her beak off on a rock. Almost every time she eats a bug, she wipes her beak off on a rock. The brown one, whenever she found something to eat, she would go and start making this happy chicken chirping noise. It didn't sound like a chicken, it was like a little bird, like beep 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 beep, so happy. And the black one would come over and they would like share it. So whenever the brown one would find a centipede, the black one would get half a centipede. Whenever the brown one found a worm, the black one would get half a worm, because the brown one was like excited to share, and it was so sweet. The black one, probably that's why the black one's bigger, is because she had no desire to share. When we got them from the guy, he messaged me and said, hello Nathan, and so he didn't say hello Nathan, I'm saying hello Nathan. Maddie, how you feeling now? Much better, thanks Maddie. Chicken cuddles, I know, and they're so soft, they're so soft. They're soft like a bunny rabbit. Like, they really are as soft as a bunny. And I was so surprised when I was petting them. I was like, they're as soft as CJ. But the feathers, how do they feel as soft as CJ? Obviously not if you go against the grain, but if you go with the feathers, it feels like you're petting fur. Anyway, when the guy texted me back, he said one of them, the Australorp, is depressed and she wasn't eating and she didn't come out of the nest box since last Wednesday, except maybe twice. And I was like, oh no, am I gonna have a dead chicken soon? Like, is this a sick chicken that he just gave me? So I went and I did an inspection on both chickens, and then I brought them both inside and gave them a bum bath because they both had like messy bums with like poop all in the bum feathers. I thought you really said hello, Nathan, for a second. I know, right? I'm sorry. Right, Crystal? I didn't know either. I thought they would feel like, I don't know, like a feather. Like, I felt a feather. They don't feel soft. When you get like a blue jay feather that falls on the ground, it's not particularly soft. Well, chickens are soft like fuzz, like a bunny, like truly as soft as a bunny. Anywho, what was I saying? Okay, so he texted me that, so I started like worrying that there was something wrong, looked for common problems with chickens, and then I noticed their bums were all covered in poop, and I was like, oh no, like what's wrong with them? And there's something called GLEAT, which is like a yeast infection of the cloaca. I went on like a deep dive on chickens, and I was like, I have to save these chickens. So I gave them a warm bath with some Dawn dish soap, and they loved it. They were both fine, and I put on gloves and I like cleaned all of their tail feathers that were affected, and there were like clumps of poop in there, and it was all like yucky. And then I put them outside. Pasty butt, you have to do that especially for fresh hatched chicks. Oh, good to know. Well, Pasty butt wasn't covering, like it wasn't like they were unable to go to the bathroom, so it wasn't that bad or anything, but I gave them a bath, and then I put them back outside. I dried them with a towel, put them back outside. They were completely poop free. And then what happened after that? We went somewhere for a reason. We had to go somewhere in the car. Oh, we went to go pick up the sewing machines. So this was Saturday. Alex was the only one who interacted with the guy with a mask on, and he didn't come close to him. I stayed in the car because still possibly sick. And then when we got back to the farm, they were all fluffed out again, totally dry, because they didn't look very cute when their bums were wet. Like they weren't wet, damp, but their feathers weren't fluffy. And when we got back, their bums were so fluffy, I literally sat outside almost all day on Saturday just talking to them and commenting on how fluffy their little fluffy bums are. Like, they're so cute, you guys. You wouldn't even believe how cute they are. They have big dinosaur feet, which is amazing. They're like real dinosaurs. Like, I would pick them up and hold them in my hand and listen to them squawking, but not. They were like singing, like, and then I would put my hand under their foot and they would like grip it like a, it didn't look like, they don't look like a prey animal when you get up close to them. They look like a predator, like a real live dinosaur. Hi. And then on the second day we had them, Saturday, when I was sitting with them, one of them just laid an egg in front of me. Just laid an egg. So we have one egg. No egg was laid yesterday by either of them, but I'm anticipating that today we should get at least one egg, because an average of one egg a day. They're not even a year old. They should be like good laying. Also, the guy was so nice to give us a huge bag of feed, so that's good because I can't really go out and go shopping for feed right now. So it's nice that we're like covered for feed for, I don't know, probably a while. I don't know how long it lasts, but I'm still figuring out how much I'm supposed to feed them every day. I gave them scraps from our compost, which was so much fun. Like, I specifically ate vegetables so that I could give like, I had an apple, and because I like know that apples have wax on them or whatever, I wash it, and then I was like gonna take a bite out of it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna peel it so that I can give the birds some apple. So I peeled it and then I sliced it and I gave them the core and the skin and I gave them the ends of the strawberries. Like I even cut into the strawberries so they could have some strawberry with the ends. And I gave them a cucumber, but I just cut it in half lengthwise, and then they were like pecking at the seeds. Pretty much I'm going to be growing a garden also for the chickens because I really liked giving them food and having them enjoy it. But I want them to be free range. There's just only 2 of them right now. Alex and I were talking and saying like in a couple of weeks what we might do. Potatoes aren't good for chickens. Thank you. Good to know. Well, this was a pomme, not a pomme de terre, but also good morning, Kat. And Nathan, I wake up to the sound of chickens because my neighbor has like 15 of them, and every time I try to plant something, the chickens destroy it. Well, I'm going to do something. Good morning, Helmet. Crystal, if you don't know anything about chickens, I only have one piece of advice. Do not squeeze one. It's not an egg that comes out. That's a good good rule of thumb. I love their noises. My friend has a beautiful farm and her chickens just cruise around. Well, our neighbors down the mountain poop, obviously, Crystal. We have neighbors nearby. Hello all, I can't stay. I dropped my dad joke. Now I have to go. Stay safe. You too, Helmet. Have a great rest of your day. But we have neighbors. They're not neighbors. They're like within 5 kilometers of where we live. It's just we drive by them often. Bless you. And then, and they have chickens and they just roam around. Like, they're just like around. But we have a big open field because we're on the edge of a farm, right? And the turkey vultures here, let me tell you, they found out we had chickens on the first day. And they very, very like to fly low. So I don't think that ours are going to be fully free range because I am 100% sure that I would see a turkey vulture carry one away. So instead, what I'm looking at is there's a part of our garden in the back where I put my moss garden. We call eggs cackleberries. Cackleberries? Why? We call them chalks. Do other countries call them that too? Chalks. How about butt nuggets? Oh, very good, butt nuggets. Chalks as eggs or as their poop or as chickens. I just call them chickens. And if you're being fancy, you can call them pullets. Pullets. But yeah, one dad joke was so good. That one dad joke was so good. Have a great day. I would only free range them when you're with them. That's my plan, Lori, because they have a chicken tractor, which means they have like 2 meters by 1.5 meters of floor space, and it's like a meter high. It's an A-frame, so they have that amount of space to just sort of be in. They can eat grass, they can eat bugs, they can walk around. There's a nest box in there in case they want to lay eggs during that time, and otherwise when I'm with them they'll be running around. Cackleberries. Oh, chickens cackle. They totally do cackle. They're so cute. They make such cute noises. I like them so much. Chooks. The ooh is like in look. Chooks. Chooks. Like chickens. No, we don't call them that. I mean, maybe somebody here does, but I've never heard that one. Either way, so for naming them, I saw the Thelma and Louise comment up there. Foxes? Foxes, no. Coyotes, yes. Coyotes, definitely. Foxes, thank you. Foxes, haven't seen any. Owls, probably. Owls, hawks, turkey vultures, like maybe rats or snakes. I haven't seen rats around here, but I have seen snakes. I don't know if they're big enough to like, maybe big enough to kill a chicken, but definitely not big enough to eat a chicken. Nothing around here that big. So since there are snakes, and snakes sometimes kill chickens even if they can't eat them, the intention eventually will be that we'll have a coop that's slightly off the ground. My goal for this summer is to convince Alex to build a chicken coop with me. That's the best case scenario. And then we'll have like an actual coop. Obviously, every female pair is Thelma and Louise, no offense. No, raccoons, watch out for them. I haven't seen one raccoon where we live. Not in roadkill, not in, like, the roadkill around here is almost exclusively squirrels with like the occasional skunk. I haven't seen one raccoon on roadkill, and I haven't seen a raccoon, like, I haven't seen one anywhere. So I'm sure that there are raccoons, but I haven't seen them in our area. There's like a city area that's not far from here, and I would imagine they have better food hunting in the city area, because like our properties are so far apart, they would be like, it would be an ineffective place to live. Every female pair. But what else could we name them? I've been just calling them whatever I feel like whenever I see them. So I've called them Henny Penny a few times. I've called them girls, just hey girls. What else have I called them? Fluffy bums. Hello fluffy bums, because they have very fluffy bums. Alex's suggestion was Rick and Morty, and I was like, they're girls, so no. But then we talked about it and we were like, but does it really matter? Because like, they're girls, but like, it's not like they're ever gonna come to their name. They're not gonna recognize their name, right? Nyx and Persephone. Ooh, Persephone. Persephone. I really like, and Alex really likes, Diane. Those are one that we were like both pretty happy with. We really both like Diane. I don't know why. Jay, I worked for a vet. I know the most used names. Oh, fair. Every female pair. Well, I think Diane is just very funny because I don't know why. In my head, I always wanted to have a black cat named Diane. I just think having a cat named Diane is hilarious. But what goes with Diane? You know? And it doesn't need to make sense. Originally, I said Alex could name them, but he really struggles with coming up with names. So yeah. All of the name ideas that he had were very, they were like, whatever we were you know what, I'm like, think of a name, and he would like drive and see a tree, and he'd be like, how about tree? It's like, no, like, think of a name, not look. Lamp, like, it's supposed to be you know. Thelma had a Louise sister, and we changed it to Velma from Scooby-Doo. Aw, my dog was Thelma and had a Louise sister, and we changed it to Velma. Aw. Velma's easy for a transition from Thelma, so that's good. Diane and Mildred. Diane and Sharon. I like Sharon. Mildred is funny. Sharon and Diane. I just feel like they're a couple of ladies, you know, just chilling, just gossiping, you know. Thank you. I already had one of those, so I don't want one. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Steak goes with Diane. What? Is that a joke that I don't understand? But we've had only one egg from Diane, and I do like Sharon. I'm not gonna lie. Sharon sounds fun. Sounds like two old ladies clucking about the neighbors. That's what I feel like. They're like walking around, and they walk around right next to each other, and if the black one gets too far away, the brown one like chases after her, and it's funny. So I feel like Diane is the black one. I feel like Diane is our what's it called? Our alpha female. But they're dinosaurs, so I think Wilma and Betty from the Flintstones. But like, Wilma and Betty were so like nice and like gentle, and I feel like I want these girls to have like this energy of like bitchy gossip. That's what they feel like. Diane and Muriel. The recipe is called Steak Diane. Oh, okay. LOL. Makes sense. Okay. I like Petunia. Petunia's cute. Okay, what are other flowers? What are other flowers we could do?
We liked Daisy, didn't we?
We did like Daisy. Daisy, okay, so let's think. Daisy, Buttercup, Clover. I do like Clover too. Clover's a cute name, don't you think? I think Clover. So Clover. I'm trying to think of other cute flowers. Rose. It's a sauce, Diane. sauce with a steak. Oh, okay. Steak Diane, it's a sauce that goes on steak. Well, good. I probably would like it. Woman Betty's good too. That's true. I do like the dinosaur ideas because they are dinosaurs, but Sam and Diane from Cheers. Rose, true. Rose, Daisy, Buttercup. CJ, what is it? What's your problem? Dahlia, Daisy and Clover. I like that. I think that that's cute because they're like cute little, but they are dinosaurs. So it's like, or do I want them to be like, I don't know. I like Clover and Daisy. Me too. I think Clover and Daisy. I like Clover a lot, but I really like Diane. But did the food you got with them have grit in it? Yes, it did, but also where we live is like clay and stones. Like we live on the edge of a mountain, so there's also grit in the scratch that they can get. But yes, the one that we have has grit. It has cracked corn. It has pellets. It has sunflower seeds. And it has something else that I couldn't identify, but like something that's like a powdery, probably like the minerals vitamins mix or something. I haven't purchased food yet. I have no idea how much they need to eat. Online it said a pound per bird a week. What is that in cups? Can somebody give me a cup? Oh, Dorothy. Oh, little Dot. Little Dot. Dorothy. I like Dorothy too. From the movie Land Before Time, Sarah and Littlefoot. Oh, I'm glad you liked that movie. One of my middle names is Petrie, and people used to be like from the Land Before Time. Littlefoot, they're big feet though. These things are like, they're some serious bird. Like honestly, if it wasn't, that is scratch food. It's not a total diet. Oh, okay. Okay, what does that mean? It's more a treat. Oh, the person who gave it to us said that was their food, like that was what he fed them, like, and he had that in a container for them. It wasn't like 16 ounces is a cup and 32 ounces is a pound, right? So 2 cups of food per animal per week. I mean, like, I'm going to be like, they're going to be out of their cage every day, so they'll be getting bugs and plants. Like they were eating straight up grass. They like liked it. So like they're eating bugs, they're eating plants, and they're eating my food waste, like green waste. So, and they have that chicken feed. Barbara, it would be cute, but we have more than one Barbara in this group. Barbara is such a great name though. I do love Barbara as a name. Lily and Daisy. Oh, Lily's cute too, but Lily is on the list for some people that I care about for their baby names. I don't want to have a chicken named after. Yes, the free range is very good for them. Yeah, because that's what it said online, is that they get a lot of the, yes, the free, oh, maybe that's why he lost one. Oh, maybe. Okay, they need gullate food. What's that? Good to know. I mean, I've been giving them fresh water every day. I've been topping up their feed every day because they're messy. I've been moving the chicken tractor every day, and they've been out wandering around for many hours every day since they've been here. Today they're not going to be wandering around very much because it's raining. So do you ever watch Golden Girls? No, but I do know Betty White is in it. So there's that. Their food is usually a pellet or a mash and has added calcium because they lay eggs. Well, oh, your chickens won't overeat. Doesn't matter how much you give them. That's good. I like Lois. Lois is a good one too. Name one chick and one Ken. LOL. Chicken Ken, chicken. During spring to autumn when they can range, you don't need to supplement much, but more have to grain during the winter when they can't get bugs and such. Gullet food. Okay. Chicken gizzards. Sorry. I don't know what those... I haven't eaten any fun parts of chickens, just like the regular stuff. Actually, the funnest part I've eaten of a chicken is a neck. Chicken neck. And that was like weird to eat, but also it still tasted good. Careful, CJ. They will call, here we call that pasture raised. Food to digest, it's like tiny, oh yeah, grit. Golden Girls, I forgot about that other classic. What's another dinosaur type name? Like, what's a good, like, Rex, except not Rex, because that's, honestly, I really like Diane, and I also really like Clover. What do you think? Is it weird if we add Diane and Clover? I feel like Diane is the black one. She's like sure of herself, and she's like the one who's gonna start the conversation, and Clover is kind of like just a friendly little, she's following Diane around. I feel like Clover would be the brown one. As a suggestion, you could email Mad Mimi Crochet and Farming. She raises poultry from eggs. She would be a great source of information. Okay, cool, awesome. I'll check her out. If they have access to dirt, they don't need grit. Good. Well, they do have access to dirt, but the food that we got, not the food that we got, the food that we were given has grit. He said it has grit in it. So I was like, cool with it. I didn't know they needed extra grit, because I know like ducks and geese also need grit. Like when I raised a goose, I had to like put a rock in her mouth to show her that she had to eat it because I'm not a duck. And they need them to grind the food up for them, which is crazy that they need to eat rocks so that they can grind up their food. Very interesting, but weird. You like Diane and Clover? Sounds like from Bambi. You know what Alex actually suggested was Todd and Copper from The Fox and the Hound, which Bambi. Bambi's actually a cute name too, though. Little Bambi. Hold on, wiki. What wiki is this? Sue. Did you mean dinosaur? Sue the dinosaur. Laura, is that the turkey sweater? Indeed it is. The turkey tail top. The turkey tail tee. I couldn't find my other sweaters. So I put this one on. Oh gosh. But yeah, I think, what do you think of Diane and Clover? Diane, the black one, and Clover, the brown one. We are going to be getting more chickens. I should just say that now. We're going to be topping up to 6 chickens because everything online said chickens do better in a little group than they will in singles or a pair. Like, they can do fine in a pair, they can do fine single, but they would prefer to be in a little group because they're prey animals. Also, I didn't say good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Sandy. So, yeah, Copper and Clover would be great. Copper and Clover's cute too. But we are going to be getting 4 more. First, though, we want to get used to, like, taking the chickens out and feeding them and making sure they don't die. And once I feel like I have sort of the hang of it, like Alex and I are saying, like, anywhere between 2 weeks and a month from now, we'll start looking again. Benefit is that within 2 weeks to a month, all of the people that bought ready-to-lay hens from the hatcheries, who did it because they're at home and they're bored, are going to go, I didn't want to do any of this. I thought it was going to be fun. I thought the kids would take care of them, because there have been, all of the hatcheries in our area has said there have been an unprecedented number of orders of eggs, of ready-to-lay hens, of turkeys, of everything. They just don't have any in stock, which is why we couldn't get any from the hatcheries. They've just been on back order until August. So there's lots of people who don't typically buy chickens, like they were saying 3 times as many orders as they're used to getting. So what I'm imagining is that there's a bunch of people who are doing it on a whim, you know, like, let's have chickens this summer. But when their kids go back to school, when they go back to work, when this isolation ends, are they going to still want those chickens? Probably not. But I will. So I figure if we wait a couple more weeks, the people who didn't want the responsibility of a chicken, they'll know by then. And then I'll be like, oh, I will rescue them off of your hands. Don't you worry. When you get them, add them to the group at night when they're sleeping. When they get up, they're like, cool, new friends, and they go about their day. Good call, because I don't want them to kill each other, because that's not ideal. Making a sweater with chickens on it. I saw you say you're making a sweater. I didn't see that I should make a sweater with chickens on it, because that sounds like a great idea, because I have chickens now. I'm a real farmer. Oh, how I want a farm. I wish I had room to raise laying chicks and do meat chicks as well. Same, except for I'm scared of killing them now that I'm in love with them. I didn't realize how big they were. They're bigger than CJ. They're bigger than Thunder. They're soft. They have lizard faces and lizard feet. They're literally lizards. Like, you call their butt a vent. That's what you call it on a lizard, too. Like, and their poo smells exactly like bearded dragon poo. They're literally a lizard with feathers. They're just a fuzzy lizard, a bunny lizard. Jenna, I worked at a farm store and we did a lot of chicken supplies and chicks, so I came across every kind of chicken issue known. Uh-oh. Well, good. For me, I guess. Yes, you should, lol, not me. Chicken mom. I want to be a chicken mom, exactly. The same is happening with dogs and cats in shelters that are still open. Adoptions are way up. Yep, but when things go back to normal, people's lifestyles are going to once again not accommodate having the animal that they didn't have back before this quarantine. So they're going to get filled up again. The 2 dogs that needed a foster home already got one, so no foster dogs coming just yet. But I want chickens, like, for the long haul. Like, I want them. So it's not like it's like a, let's do it because we're in quarantine. Like, I've wanted them since we signed the lease on this place. I wanted them since we signed the lease on our first apartment together. I've always wanted chickens. A flizzard, exactly, a flying lizard. And they fly pretty good. They have their wings clipped on one side, I checked. But they're still pretty fluttery. They're basically dinosaurs. They really are, Nathan. Like, really and truly, I spent much of the day just poking and prodding at them, and they let me. Just, like, touching the wattle bit on the underside of their throat, which is warmer than the surrounding area. They have a bald spot on the base of their tummy, I guess to warm up their eggs. It's very warm, too. They're like a warm animal. They're really cute. I really like them. And I really like the sounds they make. And I really like how they're... Yeah. And I really like how they, like, look at you very attentively. And I like how they walk around. I love their feet. Their feet look like... honestly, it's like I have emus. They're just very small emus. I have dinosaurs. It's very exciting for me. I really like them. Ours too, Jenna. I'm a kitten foster and no kittens coming in. Yeah, not yet. One is already being returned. See? Yeah, because they get them and then they don't want them. I want chickens too. I hope next year I can get everything ready for them. I got my garden this year, so baby steps towards the country life. My thing is Laura the chicken fondler. Mildly, a little bit. More like just the chicken obsessed. See, this is what I did, Brittany. Instead of getting everything ready, you get the chickens and then you're forced to get everything ready in one day. Last minute Laura. I think the chicken thing is also, people are feeling unsafe about the meat supply now. Oh my god, Alex and I tried to go to Wendy's on the weekend to get junior bacon cheeseburgers because they're delicious and neither of us wanted to cook. They don't have any meat. They don't have any. They just didn't have any beef. And we were like, what?
So we drove to another one.
So we drove to another one because I was craving Wendy's. They didn't have it. Like, Wendy's is out of meat for the burgers. That's nuts. I wish I was a farmer. I love all sorts of farming. I'm sad that I'm not a farmer. Maybe someday though, Jay. Millicent and I made up a new word. Snifferesting. Millicent finds many snifferesting places. Oh, where she's got to take a few extra minutes? Thunder doesn't usually find anything snifferesting. Unless it's a stinky, like, worm patch. They look like that because their eyes are on the sides of their head as they are prey animals. I know, but they're cool. I like it. We only have 1 acre property.
He's coming to you.
You want to come sit? Come on. CJ.
Hello.
You can come.
Never mind.
Never mind. Emu, you pronounce the U there same as you say you. Emu.
What?
Emu. Emu. I say emu. But I guess it's like coupon and coupon. Emu. I bet their meat supplier is closed due to Rona. You could do it. Use your... Erg. There you go. He was climbing up, like, failing. Lori, I bet their meat supplier is closed. Yeah, probably. Costco was out of rotisserie chicken and have no idea when they're going to get some back in. Well, I have 2 rotisserie chickens that are just not on the rotisserie yet. Instead, they're making eggs.
And friends.
And friends. Aw, they are friends. They're my friends. Thunder doesn't like them. They don't like Thunder. No, CJ really likes them.
Oh.
When I was giving them baths downstairs, CJ's eyes were huge and he was just sitting watching. Frida loves snifferesting. My pupper is part hound. The whole world is snifferesting to him. Aww. 5 meat packing places here locally tested positive. We had a couple in our region. I don't know where, because relative to me, meat packaging locations are not something I keep track of. Can I interfere with a PSA? Please. Please indeed, interfere with a PSA. Hello, Double Hook. Nice to see you. What's the PSA? Brittany, we may have to sniff what all the other dogs and critters in the neighborhood have been up to. It's true. How are you supposed to know what's going on if you don't sniff where everyone peed? Emus have huge bluish-green eggs. The shells are great for making crafts. Kayla's crazy Kayla's Chaos. I don't know what her Insta is, but she used to come around to the stream a lot. She has emus, and she's an emu grandmother now. One of the emus that she raised from an egg had eggs, and one of the eggs hatched. So she's an emu grandma now, and they're so cute. They work so close together, it's no wonder they're getting sick, right? And also, if they're getting sick, are they gonna get sickness on the chickens? Or like whatever they're packing? While walking my leashed dog, she was attacked by a pit bull Saturday. My message, please be so vigilant when walking your dog. Emu. I feel like you can pronounce it emu and I can say emu and you're still gonna know what I mean. I'm definitely not the only one who sounds emu. Other people say emu. The people at the High Park Zoo said emu. Whatever. I follow Kayla, she's awesome. I know, right? She's like living the life that I'm on my way to trying to live. Yes, that's better, but it's sad that one of our national emblems is mispronounced. Oh, I'm sorry, Jay. Emu. Emu. There. But also, Ree the pit bull, very sorry that your dog got attacked. That's awful. Cats, and it's frustrating that your dog was on a leash when it was attacked, because that's always the way, isn't it? It's never it's always, leash your dogs, people. It's just leash your dogs unless you're in an off-leash park, and if you're in an off-leash park, make sure that your dog isn't a little shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, if your dog is a dog that might be anxious and accidentally bite another dog or purposely bite another, maybe you're not supposed to walk them off leash. Maybe you shouldn't just let them go wherever they want. Where are you going?
Maybe sit in that jar.
Okay. But yeah, that's frustrating. Is your dog okay, Kat? Dina, just caught up with all the messages. I was making breakfast. Bacon and eggs. Alex and I are gonna have eggs once the chickens lay a second egg. We currently have 1 egg. Thanks, it was so senseless. It's so frustrating. And it's frustrating because when someone else's dog bites your dog, they're mad at you. Like, that happened, we had this dog that was leashed, and she had aggression issues. Like, she was leashed, and we were walking her, trying to work out her aggression issues. She was super not okay, like, with other dogs. And then this family, or this woman and man, parked at the edge of this field, which was not a dog park. It was like an area for the people who lived there in Ottawa, and we would take this trail and go to a where priests are, monastery, and then come back. And we were walking, and this family let out 5 huskies. They just opened the back of their trunk and just let their huskies run. And their huskies ran straight to us, right up to the face of this dog who has A, anxiety, and B, dog aggression. So she's lashing out trying to bite these dogs, and she bit one of them because they were off leash, and 5, remember that?
I
5
do.
huskies ran up on us.
I
I was screaming, get your dogs, and they were going, no, they're friendly, and I was like, mine isn't friendly. She will bite yours. Your dog will lose. This was like a very large pit bull, and her name was Navia. She was very sweet. She just had a lot of problems because she was like a breeder pit bull living in the basement somewhere. She just wasn't socialized right, and she was purchased or rescued by a vet tech who was working to try and fix her. Leash your dogs, curb your dogs, and love your dogs. Yeah. Oh, you got bit 3 times too? Oh my god. Are you okay? What did you take the name and number of the people whose dog that belonged to? Probably they didn't give you their name or number, if I'm guessing. Hey, folks, hit the like, show Laura some love. Hey, yeah, totally. 21 people watching, 12 likes. I think we should have more likes. So hit the like button, guys, because it's free, it's cheap, and I've been gone for like several days, so it's helpful. Brittany, I agree dogs should be leashed in public. I'm a pity lover, and they're not all animal aggressive, and human aggression and animal reactive are 2 very different things. Very, totally. Not anything against the breed specifically, but people can ruin a breed, and if your dog is a big animal, like a pit bull is a big animal. If it's a bad animal, it can really hurt things. It's just a big animal. Just like if you have a horse that's awful, it's a big animal, it can be hurtful, it can hurt people, like it could. Or a cow, it's a large animal. If you have a mean one, I wouldn't really test it. Same with a pit bull, same with a Rottweiler, same with any large breed of dog. If you have a large golden retriever and you've given it a terrible life, it can be dangerous because they are a large dog, like a big animal. Like I said that about my brother's dogs. He has Great Danes, and they're friendly, but if you don't know that, if you don't know they're friendly, having a Great Dane run towards you is very intimidating. It's just a very large animal to be coming at you. And if it did have an aggression issue, like you guys saw Floyd, how big he is, I've said that to my brother, like he could kill a person. He wouldn't, he's a friendly little like dope, but the pressure that he can build in his jaw and the size of his mouth and teeth, he could kill someone. So you need to make sure your dog is trained, because if you did a terrible, terrible job, they could really hurt somebody. That's how I feel about the big bully breeds, is you need, if you're going to adopt a large breed or a bully breed or a breed where people think that they're going to be bad, then you have to work to make sure they're not. You have to have the responsibility. I say this, my dog may be friendly to me, but that doesn't mean mine will be to you. So when I say back off, back off. Right, and also don't just walk up to somebody's pet and start petting it. You have no idea what that dog lived. Yes, we have the name and animal control involved. I had surgery yesterday. Oh my god. That's awful. I'm sorry, cats. That's so scary. We have a leash law here, and it pisses me off when people don't follow it. Same. We have a leash law here. We have a leash law specific to the bully breeds and a leash law in general. Like, your dog needs to be on a leash. If your dog resembles a bully breed or is a bully breed, it can't be on an extendable leash. It has to be on a 6-foot lead that can hold X amount of pounds. Like, it needs to be 6 feet, and there's like rules for it. People don't follow them, but there are bully breed rules. Brittany, Lori, I agree. Any animal with teeth can bite, and honestly, I've had more issues with small dogs than the jumbo ones. Yeah, Jack Russell sized. He actually went for a Rhodesian Ridgeback who was friendly. Jack Russell size can be a bit of a terror. That's true. I feel if you're gonna own a pit bull, here we go. You need to own responsibly, because there's already a black mark because of the jerks who get them and fight them and make them aggressive. Yeah, exactly. You have the responsibility. You are now a breed representative. You didn't want to be. You just wanted to adopt that big dog with a cute mushy face. Doesn't matter. You're now representing an entire breed because you got that dog. So it's hard. It's unfortunate, but it's true. A pit bull attacked my Jack Russell, who was being walked by my uncle who has special needs. That's terrifying. Millicent usually gets bullied if there's more than one dog, so definitely leash your dogs. Yeah. My pits are always under my control because you're a good dog owner, and also because look at that face. I just want to mush my face into his face. Any dog being mistreated could become dangerous no matter what size. Right, I'm just saying the size can determine how deadly that animal can be. Like, if you see Lori's dog, Lori, I'm just using yours as an example because you have one of those big head pit bulls. Alex and I saw one the other day, by the way. We were driving, and one of those big faced, mastiff faced pit bulls with the little short ears, and I got to be like this far away because our cars were driving, and I was like, I want to mush my face in. But anyway, when you have a big dog like that, like Lori, your dog, if she wanted to, could mess somebody up, but because she's under your control, she doesn't. You know, I hate breed specific laws. I think the reason that the reason that I don't hate them is because the people who have pit bulls responsibly follow them. Do you know what I mean? Like breed specific laws that are like your dog has to be on a 6-foot leash, whatever, because of the bad people that those exist, right? But the people who aren't a problem are already doing things that are most of the time within the rules, they're doing the right things. The leash law only works if the owner follows it. Exactly. Nothing drives me crazier, Brittany says, than when people let their dogs get in your dog's face. Totally. I know he's powerful. I know he's a power puff, but you don't know my dog from a hole in the ground. Totally. My husband is out of control. He wants a large canvas of your drawings of Rogue and Rico. Oh my god. Well, what a great anniversary gift. I want to own a pit and be a breed representative. And you are, by having pit bulls that are lovely and squishy. I must go. Maybe sleep will help my mood. Good night. Have a great morning, afternoon, everyone. Be kind to yourself and those around you. You too, Jay. Have a good rest of your night. Scrappy about a large frame print of Bailey. Totally understand. I haven't seen yet. I haven't checked my phone, but thank you for buying things from my art, guys. I appreciate it. I achieved a dogasm when a neighbor let me pet her pit bull named Valentine. What a cute name. It pisses me off about making sure people are suitable to have pets instead of singling out breeds. Yeah, that's true. People need to be held responsible for what, like, if your dog bites someone, you know how it's like the dog gets put down? There should be a penalty, a punishment on the owner. Your dog should never have gotten to the point that it attacked somebody else's dog. Do you know? All dogs should be treated equal in public. Yeah. I feel bad though, because whenever I'm on the road walking Thunder, not anymore, we live in the country now, but when I would, I'm getting off now later than I thought. I got a lot of meal prep left to do. Okay, Amber, have a good rest of your day. Prep those meals. I'm sorry to have dragged the conversation away from the chickens, but I felt it was necessary to say thanks. Let's get back to your chickens. Thanks. No problem. It's a conversation that we can have often because we all have our feelings about it, and also it opens up everybody's eyes to how, for example, Scrappy has a big black dog, and big black dogs are like the most surrendered, and they're the most euthanized dogs, like in the world, big black dogs. So if you have a big black dog, like hers is like a black German Shepherd type thing, and if you have one, it's like just adopting one, you should be made aware when you adopt like a black German Shepherd puppy, hey, just in case you didn't know, these are the most euthanized dogs. So, for example, if in the future you don't want to keep this dog and you bring it to a shelter, there's a much higher chance of this dog being euthanized than not. Like that kind of thing. Like, or, okay, this is a bully breed. Just know that if you ever need to rehome this dog and you bring it to a shelter, if there's too many dogs, this one's getting put down first because they're harder to rehome. Like, just things like that, you know? Labradors are the leading in attacks, or at least reported attacks. Well, golden retrievers probably are not. I'm sure the laws changed in the UK. If it's a bad owner, they get fined and not allowed animals anymore. They should be not allowed animals anymore. If your animal attacks someone, you should have to go through training. I don't know. It seems like mostly people are the problem, and actual random attacks are very rare. Like random attacks where there isn't a story behind it. Like this dog just came out of nowhere, happy every day, and then suddenly ripped off the face of another dog. Like that doesn't happen. It's dogs that weren't trained to handle their energy, weren't trained to handle their aggression, have an owner that was amping them up, you know, like I don't think it's a blameless thing when those things happen. But I also don't believe that dogs get a taste for blood. You know how they say like they have to be put down because they get a taste for blood? I'm like, I don't think that. I think that maybe they realize that they are physically able to bite a human, which is scary for them because like Thunder doesn't know that's even a thing. You can't bite a human, you know? No, it should be a case-by-case basis. Well, I guess it's just there's so many cases. People are always the problem. People are problematic creatures. They are. If they get caught with animals again, they get locked up for a few months. Good. I will always own a black cat and a big black dog. They're gorgeous, but they're not as desirable. It's weird that they're not as desirable. Like, I guess they're not as photographable because, like, the black hairs don't catch the light as well. I know that when we had black puppies, trying to photograph them for, like, the ad, it was always harder than the tan-colored puppies. But, like, beautiful animal. Your dog is beautiful. It's just frustrating that people suck. You enjoying the show?
Yes. I'm always absent. Today I'm not absent.
You're not?
My nose is awful though.
Yeah. Which is weird because it's like rainy, so there should be like no pollen.
I woke up this morning because my nose was plugged.
Oh.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning because the alarm went off.
Oh, good job.
In my experience, bored dogs get labeled as bad dogs when they just need energy runoff. Totally. This time the dog attacked the neighbor. Animal control put it... Okay, my friend adopted a dog and it would escape. They did everything possible to stop the escaping. The neighbors knew the dog and would help it back. This time the dog attacked the neighbor. Animal control put it down. Oh. Alex is here.
Hello.
Hello, Alex. Bye, everyone. I gotta go to sleep now. Stay safe. Bye, Nathan. Have a great rest of your night. And you too, stay safe. Wash your hands. Lean in and say hi, Alex.
Hello.
I'm
just background noise.
You're just part of the animatronic background. Just do the same motions over and over again. If it was sunny, I probably would have brought the chickens inside, but it's wet, so I'm guessing
You probably would have.
Well, yeah, just to show them. I want everybody to see how cute they are. Good morning, Laura and Alex. Hi, Kim. Good morning, Candace. There he is. Hi, Alex.
Hello.
Everybody says hi, Alex.
Hello.
Love your turkey shirt. Thanks, Maddie. And hi, Alex. Hi, Alex. Hi, Alex.
Hello.
Can you believe we've been together for 9 years?
I can.
9 years.
Deaf.
We could have like several children. How many kids could we have had in 9 years?
Oh my god, right, like 6.
Like
please.
6? Yeah, right? What's 9? Probably we couldn't have had one a year.
Definitely 4.
5. I would say definitely 5. We could have had definitely 5 babies. But we have 4 babies now. We have a cat, a dog, and 2 chickens.
True.
Alex doesn't have as much interest in the chickens just yet, but he will. Bless you.
Oh, shoot.
He's modeling your handiwork.
Oh,
Do you have onions at the house? Yes. I'm a pity advocate and I hate breed-specific legislation and I hate the prejudice of the system. My pits have been nothing but love bugs. And I want to meet them, Lori. I had Jack Russells as a kid. They're stubborn, hard-headed little shits without some stimulation. Right, they need to work because they're a working dog, right? Cut open an onion and put a dish near Alex so it unclogs his nose.
Don't try. I'm also taking medicine now.
No, but you know how like it makes you cry?
Yeah.
So it opens up your stuff when it does that. That's why you cry. So if you cut an onion and huff it, you'll just get some liquidy nose drips.
I'll be crying and she live like this?
Yeah, you'll be crying and stuff. I think dogs
Yeah,
should be like driving. There's a class you need to take before you can adopt. Yeah, and like you should have to foster for a year because they're a forever thing, you know? How's the baby
People
begonia?
also don't know how fast they turn.
Baby begonias are doing great, and yeah, totally. People think that a puppy is a puppy, and no, a puppy's gonna be a dog.
Well, like Crixus, you couldn't tell when he would start attacking, right? He was just walking.
Yeah, his eyeballs
And then-
wouldn't change.
Right away, he just started.
Yeah,
running.
that was scary. After they got Navia, there was this big Mastiff pit bull. He was beautiful, so beautiful.
He was off leash too.
And he was off leash
And he would
when we
listen.
would go out, and he would listen really well. But then when they got a second dog, he would listen well still, but he would defend her, even
that
from
never
things
went
that
away.
never needed to be defended against. And he did bite a dog while we were walking him once.
And
It was
he
so
became
scary.
A leashed and a muzzled dog.
Yeah, he ended up having to be leashed and muzzled by the time they rehomed her. It was awful. He was so sweet.
No.
And it wasn't
Because I was
it
scared
wasn't
of pit
bad
bulls.
people, because we were walking him 2 times a day. Like the owner of this dog, if she was working for like a 12-hour shift, we'd walk him 3 times that day. If she was working an 8-hour shift, I'd walk him 2 times, and then she would walk him again when she got home. So like this dog was stimulated. He was off leash. He would fetch balls. He would sniff around. He'd make friends with other dogs. They got a second dog, and he just completely shifted.
Yeah.
It was really sad. And he didn't switch back. When she got rid of that dog, she ended up rehoming it because it like ruined her dog. And he didn't flip back. He was like, from then on, he needed to be on a short leash with a muzzle. It was really sad because he was like a really good dog. Marco has horrific allergies right now as well. So
Sucks.
we can't move to Holland. It won't fix your allergies. Can also do
Holland.
steam from a pot of hot water to help break up his nose goop. There is no nose goop. It's just swollen.
Yep.
He doesn't have any boogers. It's just like his sinuses are closed.
Closed.
I just love dogs. I want this Rona crap over with. Me too. I want all the dogs. Can I have more dogs? If you ever work with onion, get bread and stick it in your mouth, but don't eat it. Then when you chop onion, all the spice will go onto the bread. Huh. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try your experiment, see if it's true. Whisper, glad you're back. I was thinking of you this morning. Me too. I was glad. I wasn't thinking about. Well, I mean, like I think about you guys all, but I mean, I'm glad you're back too. Frida agreed. My husband had Novi since he was a puppy. He was a wild child, but adult Novi is much more chill. He still loves a good run, but he's happy to just hang out. I'm the one that they have to socialize the sad cases, and I can't be there because of being immunocompromised. Aww. I'm sorry that you can't socialize any of the sad cases. Me too. Birches are my nemesis. Huh? Oh, the trees.
Wow.
I wonder if what tree is getting you.
All of them.
Get some real hot wings. That'll clear out the sinuses. Alex would agree to
I
that.
love wings.
He loves wings.
Yeah. Okay.
Like my hair?
Yeah.
I put on mascara today
Good.
because it's our anniversary.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. We've been together for 9 years.
No way. No.
Enough. But Brittany, oh, and those puppy teeth, all my clothes had tiny holes in them. Oh, puppy teeth. And their puppy breath. Ugh, so cute. I love puppies.
Soon.
I love when other people have puppies. I don't want one. I have literally no desire to ever have a puppy.
We like the finished product.
I like the finished product. I like knowing what I'm getting. If you get a puppy, you don't know if you're going to get a shitty adult. Excuse my language. But also, I know, yes, you do. You can train your dog. Blah. I don't want to have to deal with that. I want to just get the finished product from the shelter and be like, this is what I've got. We'll work with it. I'm getting there. Whisper, we're here for you every step of the way. P.S. Just because I enjoy sharing, Novi is short for novosis, which means snow in Latin. Novi was all white as a baby, now he's more yellow. Aww. My dogs went the other way. Cleo was the color of a penny when we got her, and then she turned white. I'm allergic to all pollen, but birch is totally the worst. Good to know. Try cutting onions with a spoon in your mouth. Hold the handle in your mouth, and the spoon part is supposed to stop the onion juice getting you. Huh. I feel we should...
Wash the onion before, right?
You're also, if you put it in the freezer for a minute, something's supposed to happen. That helps. Oh my god, puppy. I'm good, thanks. Puppy breath and warm bellies. Oh my god, totally. Their warm bellies are so... They're so naked still. I love puppies. My little sister's getting another puppy, which is very exciting. I mean, like, I think... It doesn't matter what I think. She's getting another puppy, and that's very exciting. So I'm going to get to enjoy another puppy without having the responsibility of dealing with a puppy. Maddie, my cousin has 3 dogs, but she does not live in Bali anymore. She has a Labrador that eats everything. I feel like that's Labradors. A Dalmatian that's always jealous, and a Bali dog that barks most of the time. What's a Bali dog? Is that just like a street dog? Frida, Novi ate literally everything. Up to and including an electric razor. He ate tulip leaves and pooped them whole. Yup, hubby had to get them out of his butt. Yup. My dogs, my parents' dogs have eaten plastic before. Laura, why are you all worked up? The leg or the hand is shaking. So, I'm not all worked up. No, I don't need to pee. I'm just like, I don't know. I guess I'm a little, I haven't settled yet. I'm not settled yet. I don't have to pee yet. I'm okay. Thank you for asking though. And for those of you who don't know, I usually say at the end of the stream, like, I have to pee and go. It's not like a random statement. You have to pee, don't you? It relates. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not totally settled. I want all the dogs, but for now it'll be 2 dogs, 2 cats, and foster dogs. Yeah, 1 dog, 1 cat, 2 chickens, soon 6 chickens. Buy already chopped frozen onions. That's a good idea too. We do that as well, because sometimes they go on sale for like so little. Novia's half lab can confirm that Alex, whenever he like eats candy, I say to him, like, you're like a lab. He just won't stop until his stomach hurts. Like with Dairy Queen. He'll eat a whole Dairy Queen and then he'll be like, my stomach hurts, and I'll be like, I told you it was going to. My dog was all white as a puppy. We had him during winter, and all we could see in the snow was a pair of eyes and a nose. He's 8 years old and mostly a reddish color, right? A little snowball. Frida. I mean, honestly, already chopped frozen onions are a godsend when you want to make pierogies and you don't want to do any like work in the kitchen. You just pour a bunch of frozen onions on a pan, and while the pierogies are in the boiling water, you stir fry the onions, and then you're good to go. Is your landlord cool with you having chickens? Our landlord is literally 100% absent and does not care at all about what we do with this place. She literally doesn't care. Like, I said, can I dig up the front lawn and make it gardens? She said, it's your home. Do whatever you would do in your home. So, like, she doesn't care. And also, legally, we're in the area where chickens are allowed. So, I'm not worried about it. I didn't even ask because I know that she doesn't care because we were allowed to bring whatever pets we wanted. B, one of our neighboring farms is a turkey farm, so there are birds near here normally anyway. And C, we're only getting hens, so it's not going to bother anybody. I will tell my neighbors when they come back. Most of them are away right now because it's a long weekend, so most of the neighbors are out at the cottages and stuff. So when they come back, I'll invite them over to see the chickens. The ones that have kids, I'm sure they'll be very happy that there's chickens. They were going to get chickens this summer anyway, so knowing that they were, I know there won't be a problem. I have no idea what's in the frozen food aisle apart from ice cream and lollies. You should try it. Honestly, Jen, do it. You should do it. It's actually a good idea. Frida, my previous dog used to make little nests of my clothes. We called her a rat. Aww. A little rat. Brittany, Millicent eats stuff that smells like me. Underpants, underarms of my pajamas, cloth pads, socks, earphones. So many earphones. So gross. Dogs are so gross. They eat anything very gross. Love them, but they're gross. Jenna, lots of fun stuff. I mean, yeah. It's true. I get frozen broccoli, and I get frozen onions, and I get frozen peas and frozen spinach. Those are like my main ones. Broccoli, spinach, peas, edamame beans, and pierogies. And I love them. I love that you guys call popsicles ice lollies, right? It's just like you guys calling pop soda. Can I have a can of soda? We just call it pop. Whenever I hear that in a movie, it takes me out of the movie. You want soda? No one would ever say that here. In Canada, you would never hear someone be like, would you like a soda? Want some soda? Do you want a soda, Alex?
Pop, please?
What kind of soda pop do you want?
I like Coca-Cola, please.
Do you have any pop? Do you have pop on the menu?
No, we only have soda.
Oh, but I only drink pop. I want Sprite.
Let's go see if I have my manager around.
What pop do you have here?
Only soda.
Only corn. Only popcorn. Frozen chopped ginger and garlic. Ooh, ginger, that's a good idea. Are they cheaper frozen? It's not, well, yes, I think, but also it's not just that, it's that when you get broccoli that's like in the store, it was harvested a while ago, and it's been traveling, and it's been in trucks and in spots and in blah, and it gets to the store, and then you eat it, or then you buy it. So it's been like preserved in chilliness, but when you get the frozen ones, the day it was harvested, like the day they cut it, they get chopped and put into the bags and frozen. It's all like part of the process. So you're getting like fresher food or riper food. It is more convenient. It is more convenient. I wish that you could buy it in another way, like bulk. I wish you could buy it in bulk, bring your own container. No, pop is how southern people say it. In California, we call it either soda or Coke, even if it's a Sprite. Can I get a Coke? What kind? Sprite? Really? That's weird. Frozen is fresher. There you go. See, Candace? I agree with you. Ice lollies or ice pops or gubblies, they're all different ice loveliness. Flash froze at peak of ripeness. Exactly, exactly. And flash frozen is so nice because then they don't stick together and you have individual pieces. So since we talked about him being gross, one of Novi's cute habits, he has to bring you gifts when you come home. He'll find whatever he can and bring it to show you. What kinds of things? Toys, balls, socks, etc. Anything particularly gross that he's brought? Dead animals, dirty laundry, that type of thing. Garbage, just straight up garbage. Lucky for me, Thunder can't reach anything. Like, he just can't reach anything. So there isn't anything that he can do that is going to be problematic. Like, if I don't want him to eat something, I just have to put it on a, like, not even a table. Like, it can be on, like, one of those, like a living room, like this. It could be on this table. Thunder can't reach anything on there. It's very convenient. Brittany. Ah! It's so cute, though, when dogs bring you stuff. Thunder doesn't bring me anything. He brings secret things for himself. Oh, thanks, Maddie. Yeah, I washed it. And now it's light pink again on the front and dark pink in the roots. All the way. Which is cool. I'm cool with it. Now I just can't wash it for a while because I want it to stay this color for a bit. And I'm out of hair dye. So, except yellow, and I don't want to go yellow again yet. Yellow was so fun and I really liked it, but I missed my pink hair. I look like edgier with my pink hair. What will you be working on this afternoon? I think drawing, Scrappy. During the day today, I'm going to transfer the rest of my drawings to the PDF so that not to PDF, to PNG, so I can color them in, so I can put them on Redbubble. I'm going to get that done before the stream. And I also do really like a cherry blossom. Oh, I like that. Yeah, my cherry blossom hair. That makes me feel nice. Love frozen. The quality of frozen veggies is way higher than what I remember as a kid. The same steamer bags are super convenient. Yeah, they're better than when I was a kid too. Because I remember having broccoli from frozen as a kid, and it turned to mush. And like, it doesn't now. My broccoli that I eat from frozen is like perfect. I make broccoli soup with like a broccoli soup packet, except I'll add a whole bunch of frozen broccoli in, and it's like extra fancy. I love broccoli soup. This afternoon drawing, but I'm going to do some crochet as well because I want to. Novi doesn't want you to take the toy, just show off his accomplishment. Like, no take, only throw. Love dogs. You want more dogs?
Eventually.
What kinds?
A stampede of chihuahuas.
Stampede of chihuahuas.
Like in the movie.
In all different colors. Chihuahuas and chickens just running to the door. Also, people don't realize that a dog's true personality doesn't show until they're 2 and older. So you can have a sweet, cute puppy who turns into a dog who has aggressive issues, right? And then they're like, I didn't do this, up for rescue or up for adoption. Totally. Another good reason to adopt adult dogs. You get what you see. But Lori, you're like a good dog owner, so like, you know. I make mean broccoli cheddar soup. Ugh, I love broccoli cheddar soup. I love broccoli soup. I love cauliflower soup. I love all winter soups. Laura's hair always looks great, but I think today's look is my favorite. Thanks, Nancy. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you. Speaking of Nancy, the cat house is outside in its forever home, which is outside of our front door in like an enclave. So she has space to be hidden, but it's also going to be close enough to the house that she will be able to have the wind blocked in the winter. So hopefully the cat is going to make her way around here and find it. That's my hope. Lori Millicent is almost 3, and I feel her personality's really emerged now. She's a total cuddle bug. Yeah, they need to like calm down and just be, you know, doggies. Novi is a delightfully dim, just a lovable doofus. That sounds like Dave. Delightfully dim, a lovable doofus. Just a little too big for his body, unfortunately. Or he's too small for his body, like his body is too big on him. So he doesn't know where his arms end, so he can accidentally punch you in the face when really all he meant to do was like say hello. Cute, but dumb. I think I'm gonna go now, guys. I think I'm gonna get my day started. I wanna do some planning for the week. I wrote out my bullet journal for the week, and I want to do a little bit of maybe a little bit of tidying. It's such a crappy rainy day. I just want to go back in bed and cuddle up, but that's not what the day is for.
Aww.
It's a good work day. So I'm gonna get some work done, and then I'm gonna see you guys in the afternoon. I always have to make a huge pot as all the kids and family want their share. It's true, it's so good. She wants to be on me all the time. That's good. She's a good heater, especially in Sweden where it's cold. I'm just kidding. I just imagine that you live like in the cold mountains. In the winter it's probably cold. Anywho, friends, I hope that you have a good rest of your day. I will see you at 4 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be back to do some drawing on live. So if you want to see me draw things, come back at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Until then, don't forget to drink some water. Be good to the people you're quarantined with. Don't forget to wash your hands and all that. And thanks for thinking of me this weekend. I'm feeling a lot better now, so that'll just keep going. I'll keep you posted if anything changes, but I will see you later. Okay. Let me just get my mouse so I can actually get out. Also, before I leave, I'll just remind everybody who doesn't know, all of the ways to support the channel are linked in the description down below. I have a Patreon, which gets you shout-outs at the end and the beginnings of videos. I also have an online store with Redbubble where you can purchase all of my art that I've been adding there, which is going to have more added up today. What else do I have? I have a website where you can get a membership to support me, like if you don't want to be on Patreon. I have an Amazon wish list. I have lots of different ways you can support the channel, so definitely check out those links down in the description below, and follow me on social media. I'm most prolific on Instagram, so lastminutelaura_official if you want to follow me there. Everywhere else, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, I'm lastminutelaura, so you can check that out if you'd like to. I hope that you'll click the subscribe button if it's your first time here, and if you haven't yet, I hope you'll click the like button. Labs always eat everything, that's a fact. You should take us for a walk with the camera to see the chickens. It's like a terrible rainy day, Candace, but when it's not a terrible rainy day, I agree with you. I also, I will film a video of them because they're very cute and whimsical and they make me happy. So anyways, friends, okay, love you, bye. Have a good day.